And with that, I welcome all of you to today's Hytale Livestream. Welcome everybody. I see Adamantite in the chat and well, I think, wait, are you the only one? We have one concurrent viewer on YouTube, I suppose that is you. Well, might be. And we have 2 viewers on Twitch. Okay, so welcome everybody to today's Hytale Livestream. I hope all of you guys are, in fact, having had a fabulous day. And I know that all of you are, in fact, good people. And you all deserve a pat, okay? So just like Doodle right here deserves a pat, you guys also deserve some pat. So, yeah, you deserve it today. You deserve it today. But yeah, that is the doodle of the day. Good doodle, pat. So yeah, the doodle of the day. I like it. I think it's a cute picture, especially with the junky little doodle down there. So hello, welcome. I'm the first. It looks like it. Looks like you're the first, yes. Looks like you're indeed the first. I think, probably, most likely. So, how's your day going? Well, thanks a lot for asking. I did have a pretty, I don't want to say useless day. That's a bit of an understatement. But, let's say I wasn't all too productive today at work because I had, actually, let me quickly calculate. It was around 3 hours in the morning and another 3 hours in the afternoon. So I had around 6 hours where I was just sitting around in meetings, whereas the one in the morning was somewhat relevant, and the ones in the afternoon were, well, let's say they could have been better, okay? They could have been better, but they were okay. Most informational, but still, I don't want to complain, right? I don't want to complain, but I didn't feel really productive today, so that's a bit unfortunate. But still, all in all, I am still having a great time because you guys know the drill. I can be live. I'm motivated. You can hear it by my voice. It is still not entirely recovered just yet, but it is much much better than the previous few days, so I am absolutely pumped for today. Woo! And also, Quimis, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you're also doing great. I get pretty annoyed when some people don't know the difference between there, and there. I mean, it can be an issue in terms of communicating, because depending on the context or on the English level 2 people are on, it can lead to major differences in what the other will understand. So, yeah. But I for the most part, I think it is okay, right? But for the most part, whenever I read messages in the chat, I mean, like, my English isn't perfect either, right? Whenever I read, like, some typo or some grammar mistake in some messages, right? I don't like to do finger pointing, but it's just like your message right now with it, like, I get pretty annoying, which is technically incorrect. I just corrected because I don't know. It's just how my head works. When I read it and I see it as wrong, my head is instantly right. That is wrong. That is wrong. And then I'm like, yeah, just say it out, right? And then the audience will understand it. But yeah, I also try to do it as good as possible. But then again, I'm not an English teacher. I'm just some random casual dude on the internet who learned his English through video games and through being chronically online. So yeah. But I still have to admit that I really like to talk in the English language. I gotta admit that much. So, anyways, let's see. And Chivalty, welcome to the stream. Oh, yo, welcome. I hope you are also doing great. Hello. I will also throw you guys over to, that's so quiet. Over to Hytale, because of course, today we're gonna be playing Hytale. And we have a plan. We have the same plan as the past 3 or so streams, but we'll get to that in just a bit. Because I still see a message from Foreign. I was just chilling on your server and the announcement just popped up on my screen. that is cool. That is really cool. With chilling on my server, I suppose you mean in the channels, right? I think you mean in the channels. Because every now and like I frequently actually check the Discord. So wait, can you see how often you open an app on your phone? Wait, let me see. Discord. Screen time. Times opened. Okay, well, today I opened Discord 9 times throughout the day. Today I opened Discord 9 times throughout the day, which probably was like 2 or 3 times in the morning before I left the house, then like 3 times during work, and then another 3 times after work. But whenever I'm like, when I go to the toilet at work, or when there's like a break, I quickly just check the Discord. Because I have to make, the thing is, we have 2 moderators on the Discord. One is me, I'm the admin, and then there's like another admin, okay, or moderator. Well, he has full privileges on my, or full access rights to the Discord server. And whenever, I don't know, we would be raided or any bullcrap would happen on the Discord, I would just be pissed the longer it would be on there, right? So, just whenever I go to the toilet or something during work, I just quickly check my phone, make sure nothing is wrong, right? And then, yeah, then it's all good. I mean, for most of the time, there's not a lot happening, obviously, but, still, gotta make sure to properly look after my community, right? Still gotta make sure to properly look after my community. So, playing Genshin while watching my friend. That is cool. That is cool. The Genshin is actually interesting because it was the first ever gacha game which I ever played. Like, I always saw the... Wait, actually, before I start yapping about Genshin, just real quick, the goal for today. The goal for today. Now, there is this one material called Adamantite. That one. And we want to find that today. I have no clue where it is. The only thing that I know is it can still be found in the depths beneath those scorched lands. Last time, we were in this like fire region underground thingy. We couldn't find it. The plan today will be to go into the desert biome, go into a cave there, and look if we can find it underneath the desert. Because that would be my next guess as to where it could be. So, yeah, goal today, find Adamantite, and, also maybe repair my pickaxe real quick before we leave. And, yeah, that is gonna be the plan for today. Anyways, speaking about Genshin. So, Genshin was really interesting because, obviously, it changed the world of... I would say it definitely changed the world of gaming. Well, not like in how games were produced, but in what kind of games were produced. Because after Genshin, I mean, well, before Genshin, right, you had like some gacha games, I think, like FGO, right, Fate Grand Order, which I never played and didn't even know it existed up until after the release of Genshin. And also like some other things. But well, I think Arknights was also there before Genshin, right? Yeah, that is also like an older one. But I never played any of those. I think I downloaded Arknight twice in my lifespan and dropped it at the same day where I downloaded it. So yeah, I'm not all too familiar with that game. But Genshin was pretty interesting because it had like this open world theme to it, and when Genshin released, or actually before the release, there has always been I only see the advertisement, right? That the advertisement, probably all of us remember, or at least here in Switzerland was the case. It was all over the place. You saw it everywhere. Well, at least on YouTube. At least YouTube was always full with like Genshin ads. And you just saw it kind of like everywhere, and at first I was like, yeah, it's just like another game, I don't know. And eventually I was like, I was genuinely interested in the game. I was actually waiting at a certain point for the game to release. And I always thought it would be an RPG game. Well, I mean, it is an RPG game. Because as I said, I did not know what a gacha game is at that time. And I just heard something like, or in the advertisement it was like that. It was said, yeah, you could be like cryo or fire or some other cool element. And I thought like, yeah, cool, you can create your character like a regular RPG game. You have like one character, you play as them, you can, I don't know, like skill some points into, or spend some skill points into some skill trees, all that stuff. And when it then released, I was so confused when you had like multiple characters. There was like this gacha system, which I didn't know what it was. And I don't know, it was kind of confusing. However, I really liked the open world. So, that was then the reason why I stuck with the game for a bit longer. Because I was mostly playing for the open world content. Because I love open world games. And, eventually then though, shortly after the release, I dropped the game. So, yeah, that was my story with the game. So, anyways, let's read the chat. Let's read the chat. So, Anna, welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Hope you're doing great, my friend. Welcome. But just playing some Hytale and having fun. Hope you're also having a great Thursday today. Welcome. So I was just reading. Oh, you were just reading Discord. That is also cool. That is also cool. But there hasn't been all too much activity today, has there? I don't think so. But still cool. Also speaking of reading, you guys know I have like did I already say that? I have like the 1 hour before I sleep where I started reading books, and after like a month or so, I finally received my book. They could finally send it to me, and I'm so happy. Yeah, I couldn't read a lot so far. But the bits and I'm like on page 15 or so of the book, so I really couldn't read that far yet. But still, so far the book is good. So far I like the book. It is 1984 for the ones wondering. 1984. So, do you like The Legend of Zelda? That's like hard for me to answer because I never played The Legend of Zelda, like none of the parts. Not Breath of the Wild, not Ocarina of Time, not what was like the new one, Hot K or something like that, Tears of the Kingdom, right? Never played any of those. Because I don't own any. Well, actually, I own a 3DS, a Wii, and also a Wii U. But I don't know. I was never that interested in the Zelda games, but I think they could be cool, especially because some friends told me, yeah, like Genshin is very similar to The Legend of Zelda and stuff like that. Not in terms of the gacha mechanic, but in terms of like the open world. And therefore it would probably be a cool game for me to play. But yeah. Wii U? I haven't went to yet. The Wii U is cool. I bought it like quite some time after it got released, actually. I only bought it a bit, I don't entirely remember when it was, but like a few years after it got released. But still, it was like a really cool, or still to this day, I think it's a really cool console. So down there is where we want to get, or well, rather there. But yeah, used to play a lot of Splatoon. Splatoon was like one of the most iconic games to me on the Wii U. And also Mario Kart 8. But that one was like I like 3 main games. The biggest game was definitely Splatoon. I would say closely followed by Lego City Undercover. Still to this day one of my all-time favorite Lego games, by the way. So if you haven't played the game, you don't even need a Wii U for it. You can also play it on PC or on Xbox or on PlayStation or on PC with anyone, right? Can absolutely recommend it. It's actually so hilarious. I even played Lego City Undercover to 100% on the Wii U and also again on the PC later on. So yeah, it's actually the only Lego game I played to 100% twice. But still, absolute banger of a game. Can absolutely recommend it. Also, we quickly have to go back to base because our inventory is full. Omen, there we go. Oh wait, did I? Oh no, that is not good. Is that the one? Okay, yeah, it was auto-named. Oh, lucky me. Okay, good. So, yeah, let's quickly throw everything into the chest, and then we can go back into the mine again. So, bro's playing Genshin, play Honkai is better. I never played Honkai. Like, I never played any other, that was the wrong button, wasn't it? I pressed the wrong button. I never played any other, game from HoYoverse, actually, or from MiHoYo, HoYoverse. Well, one of those. I only ever played Genshin. Cause, Honkai was like, I don't know, I wasn't that into, the round-based system. Yeah, oh, you also play Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Pokemon is something different, okay? But then again, I never tried it, so I cannot really say if I would like it or not. But just from like pure gut feeling, I never was interested in the game. As well. Wait, did I actually salvage those? Also, Carlos, welcome to the stream. Hello. Go, Lunio. How are you, Lunio? Hi, welcome. Hope you're doing great. You bring a good spirit into the stream. I like that. Welcome. Hope you are also having a great day, because I sure do have a great day. But definitely a great stream so far. Definitely a great stream so far. Also, the streams are only getting better because my voice is also regenerating from stream to stream, so I get to yap more and more. I also don't know why. I have no clue why, but for some reason I have so much energy today. It is either because I'm so tired from work that I just keep on yapping like a moron, or it is I don't know. I'm just way too energetic today. So maybe today I'm yapping too much, so I'm already sorry for that. I'm already sorry for that. But yeah. But I'm doing good, thanks. Hope you're also doing good, Carlos. Hope you're also doing good. So, hello Neo, I'm gonna sleep. Thanks for all. Bye bye. 2:47 a.m. from Midway. What are you doing at 2:47 a.m.? You should be long asleep now. Like, I know you're a student, but still, you shouldn't be up that late. Well, anyways, then, still 4 minutes. Thanks a lot for watching, and sleep well. So, try The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Such a good game. I have no clue which game that is, to be honest. Well, The Legend of Zelda, but I'm not sure which one it is, to be specific. So yeah, that's that. Why do I have to burp? I don't know. So anyways, we're back in the cave. Let's slowly but surely make our way down into what hopefully will be the lava biome with some adamantite, right? Adamantite. This is what we're here for. We're only here for one thing. There's a platform back here. Turns out there wasn't. There's iron. Grab the iron. 250 from me too. Yeah, well, right. Actually, all of you guys, which are from somewhere from like not south, from East Asia. Isn't it like really late for you all? Well, actually, we don't have that many people from East Asia here, I think. But still, it's like pretty late. Yo. But I mean, at the end of the day, of course, I cannot force you guys to go to bed. I'm not your mother after all. But still, guys, don't forget, sleep, especially proper and good sleep, is very important, right? So yeah, make sure to always get plenty of sleep and yeah, well, just to be awake. Or well, awake during the day and sleep during the night. That's what I do. So, Yolonio, what is your age? If this is not a problem to say. No, it's not a problem to say, actually. I am 19 years old, believe it or not. That moron in the front of the camera is actually already 19 years old. And I'm turning 20 this year. I will actually have a 2 in front of my age this year. I really am old, huh? Actually, I could already write my testament at this point. No, wait, what's it called? My last will. Not my testament, my last will. Just kidding. Oh well, still having a 2 in front of the H is still kinda crazy. I don't know. Hi, Grandpa Lunio. Yeah, pretty much like that. I'm absolutely fine with you guys calling me grandpa or unc or whatever, cause I feel old, okay? I feel old, so it is absolutely okay. I do not have a problem with that. I'm 15, so for me you're a grandpa. Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like the audience, like on average, is also probably like 15 or 16, I think, here in the chat. Oh well, actually I think recently it's gotten up a bit. Like it's actually risen a bit. Do I not have arrows? Oh, without arrows it's gonna be a bit hard, huh? Well, let's just ignore that guy. Let's just go for the thorium back here. This is thorium, right? Yes. Let's collect the thorium, even though we have a lot of it at home. But still, so the time you go live is nice in Sinaloa, Mexico. Yes. Wait, what does JS stand for? Just saying. Sorry. Yeah, well, yeah. But well, that is always good when my stream times are good for you. That is always good. You sound like a 15 to 16-year-old. Yeah, I know. I mean, especially now where I have a bit of a sore throat still. I definitely sound not like a 20-year-old. Definitely not. Once my voice is back, it should sound at least like a year or two older, but not like 20. Not like 20. There's frog. Let's head into this direction. Let's head in this direction. Is there? Oh. We're still looking for adamantite, by the way. We are still looking for adamantite, by the way. Yo. There's a bit of a path down here. I don't know what happened to the lava. Good. I mean, I will grab the thorium, even though we have plenty of it at home, and we can also probably easily get a lot. Where are the torches here? Apparently we ran in a circle. Adamantite down there? Oh, only thorium. I have no clue where to find that stuff. Well, I guess let's just move around a bit and we'll see. I'm almost sleeping on chair too. What the heck? Why are you sleeping on a chair? That is not good. You should, if you're this sleepy, you should go to bed. Regardless of whether you're having holidays right now or not. If you're that tired, you should genuinely consider sleep. let's get this guy up there. Let's get this guy up here. Where is he? There he is. He doesn't want to attack, so I will simply attack. Good. No. There's gold. That is good, I guess. Even though I'm not looking for gold, but for for Adamantite. So, and Sadas, welcome to the stream, Lunio. Hey, Sadas. Hope you're doing great, my friend. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. What would? Don't you dare not finishing that sentence. Don't you dare not finishing that sentence. What would be if what? What would if what? Oh, we got the frog. Quickly look at this one. Grab the chest. Not on holidays. I'm almost sleeping, so probably exited a few times. What do you mean exited a few times? You mean you will probably leave, be gone from the stream for a few times or what? But wait, if you're not on holidays, how come you're up this late? That is not good. That is genuinely not good, Chivalty. You should get some sleep. You should get some sleep then. If there is no friggin' so there is no adamantite down here. There's even gold. I didn't even know gold could be down here. Ouch. Well, I don't know, man. Bad English. I should go right now. You should definitely go to sleep if it is that late. Absolutely wrong. Actually, as a streamer, I should say no. Stay up late and don't look after your sleep schedule. Just yeah, I don't know. Just so that I can get the viewer retention. But I'm not like the other streamers. Trust. I'm different. So yeah, if you want to go to, well, if it's that late and you're sleepy, then you should absolutely consider going to sleep. So still cannot find any adamantite. Also have no clue if adamantite even spawns down here, to be honest. I mean, I could be absolutely wrong about it. Also because I have no clue what the hot crucible is. Which, supposedly, under those scorched lands, as the game puts it, there should be adamantite. Actually, it says underneath those scorched lands. It doesn't say. Well, depends. Underneath those scorched lands could also mean underneath the desert, right? And that is where we are. Maybe we should just dig down. Let's just try and dig down. I mean, it's not like it cost anything. Let's just see. Maybe there's like a hidden layer down there. Maybe there's like a hidden layer or something down there. Also have no clue what that message says, but it's probably something like I'm gonna sleep or something like that. No? If I were to guess. This is some hard stone. Ah. At one point of your life, you were the youngest person ever. That is true. Even though it was like for a very, very, very short amount of time. That is true. I mean, it depends. If someone was born in the exact, like the exact same moment as you were, with like no delay. Exactly the same moment, then you weren't. Well, together with someone else, you were the youngest person then, I guess. Which still makes you the youngest person. Imagine there's someone who's actually the same age, or not the same age, but well, yeah, this exactly physical same age as you are. That is that would be cool. That would be... I think that would be cool. I mean, it's not like it would change anything about you or the other person, but still. Also, my pick is about to break again. This is a bit of an issue. That is a teeny tiny bit of an issue. But still, we're gonna have to keep digging. Because I have no clue where Adamantite spawns. Oh. Well. Guess we've hit rock bottom. Guess we've hit rock bottom. But it doesn't look very promising to me. Something tells me that this is not the right place where Adamantite should spawn. Annoying. Annoying. Okay, but at least it confirms that we're already pretty low. Anything? No. Imagine being born in December and wait a whole year to get celebrated your birthday. What? Excuse me, what's that? That makes sense, yeah, but everybody has to wait a whole year for their birthday to be celebrated. No. Regardless whether you were born in December, in June, or July, or March, or whatever, you always have to wait a full year. If you were born in whatever damn time, you will wait a whole year either. Exactly. But it's okay, Sanas. It's fine. It's fine. Stop shooting at me. Well, I guess he's in a better place now. Well, let's just walk a bit further and let's see if we maybe find some adamantite. Serious? My pick broke right now? Hey, but it still picks, okay. Let's just grab those ores. It's only 11:03 a.m. Nice hour. That is actually cool. That is actually cool. I wish it were that early. Actually, no. I wouldn't wish that it was that early. Adamantite? No, it's not, right? It's just iron. Is that iron? Or is it silver? No, that's actually silver. We basically find everything except for adamantite, huh? Does adamantite even spawn in the overworld? I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll just keep going. Maybe we'll find something. Good night, my fella. Jivelty, good night to you as well. Hopefully you will sleep well and yeah, maybe see you in the next stream. Whoa. Maybe see you in the next stream, which by the way is going to be on Saturday. Not true, Linu. There's people with autism or gambling addiction, and the majority of them perceive the time in a different manner. And it doesn't matter. Time is still a system which you cannot change, regardless whether you have autism or. There's a big ass plane or helicopter flying outside, or well, flew by. A year is still a year. That it doesn't matter where you're from, what you are, or who you are. A year is still a year. You cannot change that, said us. No condition will help you in changing that. So yeah, no, wrong. I mean, you can perceive it differently, but that doesn't mean that it's any longer or shorter. But Lunio, hi. Hi, Sedas, hi. I'll be doing great. Another one behind. coming from behind. What a sucker. Guy's tanky. Good. Yeah, let's use a vegetable skewer. Adamantite down here. No. I'm getting kind of lost as to where we could look for adamantite. Because it genuinely doesn't look like it is down here. It genuinely does not look it is down here like it is down here. Haha, you licked the wrong one. Good. And well, Simon, the names are getting more and more innovative, huh? Doodle hater. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hi. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great, my friend. But nobody is allowed to hate Doodle. That simply cannot happen. I mean, just look at that thing. It's too cute. It's too adorable. You just physically cannot hate it. It is impossible. It is impossible. Oh. Also, I have no clue how far I will run. Until... How fast is this? Oh no, that is... Shit! Yeah, we're dead. Trust your pro... You drop the falling items on the ground? Since when do you drop items when you die? I only thought he would lose durability. That is no fair. Yeah. I will make a lawsuit against Hytale. Don't they dare dropping my items on the ground. Just kidding. It would actually be hilarious. Just filing a lawsuit just because of for a case just because you died in a video game. That would be crazy. I hate this piece of You see, it is too adorable. You cannot hate it. It doesn't work. You can't. Also, no, we're not gonna go back and collect the items because I have no clue where that was. The only thing that I do know now is that adamantite is not there. What would you do if? What would I do if what? What would I do if what, Sadas, huh? Huh? So... in here, good. Copper ore in there. This in there. Okay, now the question is, where is maybe? Wait, I have an idea. Fragment key. I have an idea where we might find adamantite. Okay. There is this... Oh, for that you need the adamantite. But there's this thing, the Windrider Valley. We have never tried digging down in this world. We have never tried digging down in the Windrider Valley. We could try, go there and mine down a bit. Then we might be able to gather some. Probably not, but you know, chances are that we might be able to get some we might be able to get some adamantite. I want to grab some arrows. Well, you're not arrows. There are no arrows. Or well, not enough arrows. Sorry, it is arrows, of course. Oh, there were arrows. There we go, 100. Alright, so let's try and go into the Windrider alley, and then we might be able to find something. 7 years ago, I fell asleep one day at 2:52 a.m. I don't know why, and I don't want to know. The fact that you remember that it was 7 years ago, and the fact that you remember that it was at 2:52 a.m. is oddly specific. It is crazy to me that you still remember such a time. But, well, okay. Cool, I guess. Cool, I guess. Sleeping at 1 p.m. You just want to play... Wait, what? Ah, Galaxy collapses. Sleeping is so cute. Sleeping at 1 p.m. She just wants to play and collapse things at 4 a.m. I cannot sleep. Well, you wouldn't sleep at 4 a.m. anyways, right? You wouldn't sleep at 4 a.m. anyways, right? Also, blank consent. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're also having a great day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, I read your expo. Excuse me, what? Should have spawned in there. We should have spawned in there. Oh my days. The game is still in beta. Well, okay, let's walk there, I guess. But yeah, I saw your Twitter post today, blank consent. Then look, I have an advice for you, okay? Try and it might sound silly, okay? It might sound silly, but I think it can work. Ask some AI about the question you wrote, okay? I'm not sure when you wrote the Twitter post, but the one about the degree you want to get and you don't know what to do afterwards. You could ask maybe like Gemini or ChatGPT for it. Which one? The one where you were asking what you can do after you get your degree. That one. I'm not that deep into like knowing what you can do with a degree, with like a math degree, right? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can ask AI for it. They might prove themselves helpful in that regard. I don't know. Maybe. Also, crazy thing. Gemini 3.1 just dropped a few hours ago. Like when I was looking for the Daily Doro meme, or well, not meme, but just in general the Daily Doro, right? I found that there was Gemini 3.1 from Google, which was released, and of course they made their own benchmark, so obviously it looks better than the rest of the AIs, but it looks promising. Really excited to try that one out at work. Really excited to try that one out at work. So yeah, that is cool. That is nice. So true, I woke up 10 a.m. already. You woke up at 10 a.m.? When did you go to bed? When did you go to bed last night, Sedas? That must have probably been really early, no? Or well, compared pretty early, like during the nights and when. There's also, I would like to quickly loot a bit of that tower before we try and dig ourselves all too far underground. Just so that we are on the net positive in terms of materials. So let's just... No, why can I not open the door? Yeah, chillax, guys. What? I'm a multi-hit. Good. Yeah, no, we ran past some chests, but whatever. Good. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. I am very pro at this game. Yo. Papa! Easy. Yo. We gotta get a total of 15 ores, so that is good. That makes us puts us in a net positive. And now we just simply dig underneath the world and see if there are any resources. That's the plan. Maybe we fall out of the world because there's no bedrock whatsoever down here. But I have a feeling that we might find something. So let's just try it. Yo, imagine Lunia says the word Nia when someone subscribes or follows in Twitch. Nia? Why was... I'm not even sure how it is pronounced. I just say Nia. Oh, thought there was a world there. I don't know why also, but it... Okay, well, I have like the bad feeling that we shouldn't go there. And also that is supposedly not the point where we will find any, where we will find any, what's it called? Adamantite. So let's rather not go down there. Let's rather not go down there. Wolf, which isn't attack. Oh, never mind. He doesn't defeat. In fact, attack. Good. So, I'm a bit of a Puritan when it comes to using AI. I tend to not rely on it. That was actually my my attitude in the beginning as well. Like whenever ChatGPT was released, I was like, I'm not a huge fan of that thing, because it makes you become lazy. And the big issue I have with things like all the AIs is that you lose the ability to write and to think as you outsource it to a machine. Something which humans have spent all their lifetime perfecting and well, just acquiring in the first place, and then you kind of like just give it all to hand it over or outsource it to a machine. That is like probably one of the biggest issues I have with. But oh, press the wrong button. Ah. All that, this, that, all that. Good. Now I think we have... No, never mind. That also belongs in there. Is it correct? It was wrong. I think it is correct. Anyways. So, yeah, 10 AM yesterday, so I'm tired 27 hours ago. You were up for 27 hours, Sadas. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep already. That is not healthy. That is not healthy, Sadas. You can also sleep when Galaxy Collapse is playing. You don't have to supervise her, okay? Oh, that is where all the minerals are. Well, now we know. And TBT Pushin? 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 I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Hallo, ist Hytale besser als Minecraft? Ich würde nicht sagen, dass eins besser oder schlechter wie das andere ist. Ich würde es eher als zwei verschiedene Spiele betrachten. Minecraft mehr ist ein... Es sind beides in Open World Sandbox Games, aber Hytale fühlt sich mehr linear an. Du hast ein Ziel, was du verfolgst. Du hast mehr RPG-Elemente, wie die verschiedenen Rüstungen, die du hast, die wirklich besser sind als andere und die auch einen großen Unterschied machen, die du für die Progression benötigst. Und es fühlt sich mehr Progression-based an. Also der Fokus liegt nicht so stark auf der Sandbox, wie es irgendwie auf dem RPG-Element aufbaut. Und deswegen, ich würde es mehr Hytale wie einen Survival, Open-World Survival-RPG bezeichnen und Minecraft mehr wie einen Open-World Sandbox-Game, was weniger einen Wert auf Combat und Kampf legt, sondern mehr auf das Kreative, du kannst was bauen, dumme Sachen mit Freunden machen, so in die Richtung. Deswegen, ich würde es nicht vergleichen. Ich würde es persönlich nicht vergleichen. Aber trotzdem, danke für die Frage. So, alright, back from my German, from my German speaking. Do you guys like it when I speak German? Like you cannot understand anything. You guys do not understand anything except for TBT. He does, but the rest doesn't. But it's alright. It's okay. I mean, it says that I speak German and English in the title of the stream, so I will be using both. And you can do nothing about it. Ha 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 ha. So, yeah, you found the voids down here. Yeah. I shouldn't be going down there. I definitely shouldn't be going down there. And Olivia, welcome over on the Twitch. Twitch. On the Twitch channel. Welcome. Hope you're doing great. Lunia 1, 4. How's your day going? Are you reading chats? I am reading chats. Yes, we have a chat over on YouTube as well, which is a bit more lively at the moment. But I read both chats with the same priority. So just whenever the message got in, based on that, I'm reading the chat, regardless of whether you sent the messages on Twitch or on YouTube. There's no prioritization one or the other. So don't even try to make me read your messages first. It will not work. It will not work. But yeah, doing pretty good. Thanks. Doing pretty good, Olivia. Thanks a lot for asking. Hope you're also having had a fabulous Thursday. Hope you're also having a fabulous Thursday. Thanks. You're not Germany, I think. Are you Switzerland one? I am a Swiss one. Yes, I'm one of those Swiss guys. But then again, it's crazy that you heard it out from my voice. Well, probably because I have a bit of a sore voice at the moment, so I cannot do the full-on German voice. But I try to keep it hidden as good as possible. I'm trying. But yeah, don't do Germany language. I will. Well, what do you mean don't do Germany language? I will do Germany language whenever I want to do Germany language, Carlos. This is still my stream, huh? That is still my... No, I personally don't like doing Germany voice either. Not gonna lie. Just because it's a simple fact that I know that you guys do not understand it. Oh, well, most of you don't. Is reason enough why I don't like doing it. Because I would like you guys to understand me. At least a bit. I'm always misunderstood. Haha. Just kidding. Press the wrong button again. Fiddlesticks. Damn it. Yo. Alright. Let's see. By the way, do you stream daily or what's good? What's your schedule? I do not stream daily. I stream 5 times a week. 5 times a week. So I stream every day. No, wait, actually we're streaming 6 times a week, right? We also stream on Thursday now. I stream 6 times a week, so every day except for Friday I stream, which is actually technically a bad thing, because Friday most people are home and most people have time to watch the stream. So it would make sense for me to stream on Friday as well, but I also need a non-stream day because I don't want to run into a burnout that I didn't plan on doing. So, do we have too many chests? That we have. Good. Which game do you play usually? 3 times a week we play Interlude / Osmania, and the other 3 times we play something else. Currently Hytale, but changes frequently. Well, frequently more or less. So yeah, that is my schedule in a nutshell, or well, this stream in a nutshell. Good. So, I'm the other Korean from Twitch, friend and friend. Oh. I see. That is cool. You're inviting Koreans to make only Korean chat one day. No, stop doing that. I mean, you guys can do a Korean only chat if you want to, but don't expect me to read any messages. Don't expect me to read any messages then. Like I could have asked AI if the inverse limit of abelian covering spaces is a billion. But I'd rather think it through myself. I think it in fact is. I have no clue what the inverse limit of abelian covering spaces is. But Okay. Well, whatever you say, Blind Constant. Whatever you say. It sounds mathematical or something. Still cool. That's great. By the way, I want to ask, can I make some streaming elements for your channel if you don't mind? No, I don't take any art commissions. I'm sorry. I don't take any art commissions. Not interested. Not interested, but thanks for the offer. Thanks for the offer. 5 out of 45 Koreans invited. Wait, Looney. What do you mean 5 out of 45? Guys, what do you plan? Do you plan on invading my stream or what? I'm being invaded here, huh? So, also let's go to the desert. I wanna go into some adventure. I wanna go into some adventure. Guys, I think we found what we were looking for. I think I found the Scorched Lands. We will go there 100%. In this direction we will head. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Oh yes, baby, we might actually be finding some Adamantite today. How come we only have half an hour left? Damn it. That is not good. Anyways. Yo, love your stream. It's fine. Keep it up. I'm also streaming. Feel free to add me on Discord so we can run games together. Chandra98. Why does this sound like... Why does this sound like a bot message to me? I mean, well, thanks a lot if you're not a bot. Thanks a lot. But the message sounds really botty to me, so I'm a bit unsure. Also, that armadillo is cute. Is it an armadillo? I'm not sure, but he's cute. Not as cute as Duro, but nothing can be as cute as Duro, so that is no fair anyways. It's not fair for me to compare anything to Duro. But can you see some of my work? Nope. I'm not interested in any art commissions, as I said. Also, it is crazy, like how many art commissionists you encounter when you start streaming, especially. It's gotten worse ever since I start being on Twitch. And it's gotten even worse once you start posting your streams on Twitter. Like it's crazy how many people you attract, how many art commission people you attract through Twitter. That's like genuinely crazy. Because at least like once a week, sometimes even multiple. Ouch! He attacks me. It's a cactus. Cactus bottom. No comment. Yeah, that is where we have to go. That is where we have to go. I think we should collect some blocks before we head over there, so we can build up. But yeah, Lunia only Korean chat Tuesday, 5th of January, February, March, April, 5th of April 2026. What day is that? What day is that? Wow. So also I think I should quickly take a shot of my asthma spray. I don't know why, but my asthma is acting up a bit again. Also, yeah, fun fact. Well, it's not that funny, but I have asthma. So we'll quickly take a shot from my asthma spray. One moment, I have to hold my breath for 10 seconds after I take it. So give me 10 seconds. My head went funny there. So, alright. Hello Lunia, I'm an artist and I do commissions. One backshot per backshot. You wanna see some some of my work? Lunia, please don't die. There's a lot of things we haven't done yet. Okay, look, that is actually a good offer, set us the backshot for backshot. That I will that one I will consider. Finally finally an artist with good with a proper offer. That is finally a good offer. I will trade a back shot for a back shot. Saline depths. I just realized we've never been to the ocean. There are eels, there are sharks. There are many different kinds of animals here. But I only want to get there. Is that Adamantite? Guys, that is Adamantite. That is Adamantite. We found it, we found it, we found it. Adamantite, woo! That is what we were looking for. Nice. Just kidding, Lunya will not have only Korean. Okay, you're also allowed to have some, you're also allowed to have some kind of, I don't know, other Asian countries. So long that I don't understand the language, it's okay. You can also grab some French people, that would also work. Just kidding. The twink flies are expanding. Backshots has nothing to do with being a twink, okay? That's not how it works, okay? So, also that is true, by the way, Setters. There's still like a lot we have to do. The Instagram group chat still has to meet up one day. We still have to meet up one day. Also, imagine how crazy it would be if I would actually meet some fans one day. I mean, I did with Sankyu, right? But he lives in he also lives in Switzerland, and Switzerland is a pretty small country. But I don't know, it's just like the thought of me meeting up with some people which I have met through streaming is just absolutely, I don't know, it's just weird. This is kind of weird. Cause there's not really a reason for it, but I mean, I'm just sitting here in Switzerland in my chair and I'm yapping to a screen, and then all of a sudden you get to see the faces which are behind the chat messages. As I don't know. I mean, I know that all of you guys are hopefully human. I mean, also if you're something else, I don't really mind. Y'all are cool, so I don't really care. But maybe some aliens are watching. Maybe some aliens are watching. Let's see if there's a proper way for us to get up. There's some ore. Maybe we can grab that. Gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No clue how much damage you get when you drown. It's actually a lot. That was more than I thought. That was more than I thought. Oh my lord. But we survived it. So somehow. Is that probably just blue ore thingy, right? Yes, cobalt. I don't know, I've been accused of being a lizard more than once. Have you been accused of being a lizard? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Also, I cannot place sand here. Oh, but we can... Up those ores. Good. Then let's go in here. Let's go in here. Also, we have portal, right? Yes, we do. And we have redstone. Well, red crystal shards. Cinder wastes. Well, that sounds deadly. Just hope there are no bad guys here, even though I'm pretty sure there will be. And they will probably be strong as well. Lunia, I'm not human, I'm Peruvian, you know it. Like, I'll probably get jumped if put a foot there. What do you mean? You will not be jumped if you set a foot into Switzerland? That is not true. That is not true. I'm not sure what kind of impression you've got from Switzerland, but no. You will not be jumped if you set foot on here. Yeah, let's collect some of that. Oh, I'm so happy that we finally found it. So happy that we finally found the Adamantite. Nice. There's some first generic enemies that we fought before. I'm going to the store. I will be right back. All right. Have fun going to the store and good luck. Make sure not to trip or to fall. Well, that looks interesting. That looks very interesting. Let's collect some adamantite and then let's go down there. And now we're just gonna make it smart. I plan on not just falling down and dying. Not just yet. Bump. Also, yeah, okay, good. I still have torches. It's not as dark for you. True as a Finn, I can confirm my bank account would jump when I set foot to Switzerland. Well, okay, look. So Switzerland is expensive, okay? Yeah, okay, it might be. Not it might, it is. But it is still a beautiful country nevertheless, okay? I still love Switzerland regardless of how expensive everything is. I mean, well, I live here, so obviously things still are expensive because all the prices are adjusted to our salaries, right? And then again, even with those high prices, usually Swiss people can still save up lots of money. Which is not a flex, that is just a fact. So I'm sorry if I offended anyone with that, but that is just me, a regular Swiss citizen, speaking here. So that is just the way it is, right? Whereas on other parts of the world, it is people cannot even afford to eat 3 times a day, right? And that's like a big privilege which you cannot value very high because you don't know how it is if it wasn't like that. Like, I was raised with always having enough food, with always having a roof above my head and all that shit, right? But it is like hard. Like, I can't imagine that it is hard to grow up not having that. But I can never fully relate to somebody who grew up like that. And I think even like for some of you guys in the stream, that might even be the case. Did you live like this, right? Or maybe even worse than what I just said. And I'm absolutely sorry for that. Like, genuinely, I wish that the whole world could just be nice and peace and all good. But unfortunately, that's not the way it is. And well, we gotta look the truth into the eyes, right? It is a big part of what you will become one day, or how you grow up. Well, especially how you grow up, right? It's just pure RNG, if you want to say it like this. Like, I was, let's say, lucky that I could get a spawn point in Switzerland, if you want to say it like this, right? Whereas other people aren't as lucky. And I mean, yeah, it is not not the brightest topic to talk about, obviously, but as I always say, on this stream we talk about everything, and I will give my opinion on close to everything, and I'm just absolutely a transparent person. So yeah, but anyways, TLDR, Switzerland is expensive. Switzerland is expensive. I love you, my baby, my precious. You're such a little angel that fell from the sky. I don't know what it is. Feels like something is in my throat. I'm so sorry. I should maybe take a sip of water. But thanks a lot, Pusheen. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate the kind words. Wow. Yo. Let's hope that the weird tickling in my throat will be gone soon. Now that I took a sip of water. But yeah. Let's mine some adamantite. Also, wait, we only need like 8 adamantite, and then we can make a pickaxe from it. Might actually be a good invest. Actually be a good investment. My baby almost died. No. Why am I your baby now? That is not how it works. That is not how it works. My profile picture is your POV. I don't even see it. Wait, let me actually check your profile picture. There's, oh, wait, we're being attacked, I think. Because the thing is in my... Oh, there are some enemies, yep. Burn zombie. He's strong. He doesn't look strong. There's a lot of HP, though. The thing is I don't see your profile pictures on my streaming software. Or, well, the software I use for having the combined chats. So let's see. Oh, you have a Dora profile picture. Ah, that is so adorable. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely adore it. That is cute. That is cute. You are my baby now. Oh my gosh, you can't do me like this with a Doro picture. I'm getting weak when I see Doro. I'm getting weak when I see Doro. Doro makes me weak. It's my kryptonite because it's too adorable. Ah! Lunia, you're not only a good boy, but also good. Why do you call me a good boy now? Where does that come from? My baby is a good... Guys, stop it! Stop it! I'm not... What should I respond to that now? What do you expect me to say to that? Like... I'm genuinely speechless right now. You guys genuinely, you make me speechless. Can you rage bait, baby? No, probably not. Probably not. I'm too self-aware for this, I think. Probably. I'm way too honest. I'm way too self-aware, I think, to genuinely rage bait, or well, actively rage bait. But that is also part of the reason why we don't have a lot of clips on this channel, right? Because I am simply myself, and when I am myself, there's not a lot to clip, except for I remember when we played what was it? The Witness. There was a clip about me saying segregation, and there was like The Witness was a puzzle game, and there was something about black and white tiles you had to separate. And yeah, well, believe it or not, somebody made a clip with me saying you have to segregate the white and the black tiles or something like this, I think. So that was something. Then of course, just, well, recently, more or less, the Hytale clip where I was screaming around because I was jump scared. I think we also have like some really... Do we have some really old ones? I'm not sure if we have like really old ones. We don't have a lot of clips though. Which is also something which, yeah, well, makes it hard to become like a big streamer if you're not a clippable person, so to say. But you don't have to be, and I don't care. I'm not gonna change for the sake of the stream. That I'm definitely not gonna do. Because I'm still some random guy who just loves talking to the camera and yapping nonsense with other people on the internet, right? So, yeah. Not gonna change for that. Also, should I jump down here? I don't want to. Let's do it. Whee! Oh? What? It doesn't look that interesting down here, to be honest. It doesn't look all too interesting. I was hoping for some more like adamantite down here. But there doesn't seem to be a lot. Yeah, let's go. Oh, there's adamantite. Good. So, I'm used to my family's asking me good boy, and now I feel uncomfortable. You see, guys, you have to call Carlos a good boy. He gets uncomfortable whenever his family says that to him. He's a better person to say that. You get better reaction from him. Say Anyong? Anyong. I have no clue how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Also, it was funny. It was good boy, Carlos. Exactly. It was funny. I was on Carnival last week, right? Last week on Thursday, and like someone throughout the afternoon, we were like standing around somewhere. There was like a carnival. What's it called when there are like multiple? When there's like, how do you say it? Wait, let me quickly look up the word. No. Oh. Can I please find it? Let's see, maybe like this. A parade, right? That is the word for it. Carnival parade. So basically, there was like a carnival parade. Like I was there the whole Thursday, right? But basically, in the afternoon, there was like a carnival parade, and pickaxe just broke. Damn it. And for some reason, we were standing there watching the parade, and there were like a lot of, I think it were Chinese people, okay? I think it were Chinese people. I don't want to say we're just some Asian people. I don't want to be I can genuinely not tell you guys where they were from, okay? They looked Asian. I think they were Chinese. I think they were Chinese, okay? But basically, we have like a lot of Chinese tourists in Switzerland, right? And so basically, there were like at least 4 or 5 families of like these Chinese families, or let's say Asian families, which wanted to take a picture with me. That was like crazy. I mean, I had like a pretty funny outfit. I unfortunately, I don't want to dox, not dox, well, also not dox, but I don't want to show any pictures from myself online, right? However, I had like a pink catsuit on, pink shiny, full body catsuit, which some people would say latex suit. It wasn't latex. It was like some fabric. But yeah, together with like some fake boobies. So that was like my carnival costume, and they were like. I genuinely took pictures with like 20 or 30 Asian people and within like 20 minutes or so. It was like a first group. They came by. I took pictures. They wanted to take a picture with me. It was obviously on me going actively to them and asking. They were coming towards me and asking me if they could take a picture with me. And I don't know what they found so interesting. Well, I mean, probably my costume, right? Which just looked funny. But still, it was at one point I was thinking, yeah, if I now go ahead and just ask everyone who wants to take a picture with me to give me like 5 Swiss francs or something like this, I could have made some business there. I could have made some business there, trust. But yeah, that was funny. That was funny and kind of hilarious at the same time. So I couldn't do it, Lunia. I was waiting for my buddy to give up on my bed, but now I'm still awake. That has nothing to do with your body gives up. That has nothing to do with that, okay? That has nothing to do with that. But I believe in you, Sedas. You will be able to sleep soon. Trust. I think it's because you're taller. No, well, it's a mixture between being tall and having an absolutely silly costume. It's actually a mixture of both, I would say. Actually a mixture of both. So, yes, Anyang, good boy, Lunio. Exactly. Stop. Only one person calls me these words. What? Only a person I added on my DM Discord calls me good. Carlos, make sure you're not being groomed by anyone online, okay? just make sure you're not being groomed by anyone online, right? I'm just saying, okay? They're like bad people in the internet. Obviously, you guys cannot tell whether I'm just some guy who plays pretend you're either in the stream, right? But always be cautious with whom and you're online and what you're doing, right? So I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to give you guys some help. Nah, I'm used to it. Okay, well, if you're used to being called a good boy, then yeah, well, I don't know. Either he did a good job at training you that way, or I don't know. But no, seriously, guys, always be cautious around strangers online. You never know. You never know. And yeah, therefore always be cautious. Always be on alert. What the frig is this chat? I cannot sleep. What do you mean you cannot sleep? You should be asleep for a minute. That is not good that you're awake again. That is genuinely not good that you're awake again. Because I mean, it is good that you woke up again, but it's not good that you woke up so soon. You should have slept for like 8 hours or so. Get like a healthy amount of sleep. That is what I'm trying to say. Also, let's quickly water our crops again. And well, soon we're actually getting to the end of the stream already. We're getting to the end of the stream already. Fiddlesticks. It's just still watered. Partially, at least. Good. Oh. Also, I think we should plant some more potatoes. More potatoes. No, those are not potatoes. Potatoes. No. Actually, we could also make some onions this time. Like 100 onions. Onion. So, plant all of them. And then we have some onions going. So, what do we count as tall? I'm not sure what the exact, like, if there even is, like, a specific height you have to be in order to be considered tall. But I would say everything above the average of your country, then you can consider yourself tall. Then again, it depends on where you're from. But also, I don't know, there are, like, a lot of factors. Is there, like, a unified... Well, let me see. Maybe Google knows it. One moment. When is a person considered tall? A person is generally considered tall when their height is significantly above the average, which for men is typically 6 foot, 183 centimeters or taller, and for women it's 5'7", 170 centimeters or taller. However, tall is subjective, often starting around 5'11", 180 centimeter for men in some regions, while in others 6'2", 188 centimeters or more is required to be considered truly tall. Well, we can basically say everything above 190 centimeters is definitely tall. So, blank constant, we are tall. We are tall. You were 190 centimeters plus as well, right? I think so. Also, why the hell did Gemini, or the Google Gemini overview, give me freedom units? That doesn't make sense. Oh, whatever. So, I sleep for about 2. You didn't sleep for 2 hours. No, you did not. You joined in the beginning of the stream, and the stream hasn't even been going on for so long. So, no, you definitely did not sleep for 2 hours. Yeah, 193, but I definitely don't feel that tall. Yeah, but the thing is, if you're that tall, then you don't really, like, it's weird when you have someone who is taller than you are, or at least for me, because usually I'm the tallest, right? I'm also like 193 or 194. But it doesn't feel as tall because you're just used to it, right? You're just simply used to being this tall. Drink water reminder, that's a very good reminder. Guys, hydration reminder coming in from Foreman and N. Make sure to drink plenty of water and to stay hydrated. I, again, drank way too little water this stream. But whatever. So, Lunio, you should be cautious. There's weirdos in your friend group saying things like, "I'ma touch you" or something like that. Dangerous people. Yeah, you're actually right. Maybe I should go out of... Maybe I should stop streaming. Maybe I should shut down all my social media. Maybe then I don't have to be... Then I don't have to be aware, or, well, not aware, but cautious or scared of any weird people online, right? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm 176 centimeters, and the average in my country is 162, so I'm tall here, but the average global. Wait, you're only 176 centimeters? I thought you were taller. I genuinely thought you were taller. Damn. Damn. But, still, I mean, you're... Wait, the average in your country is 162 centimeters. I thought Peruvian people were, like, hella tall. Like, 185 centimeters plus tall. Damn. That is interesting. Didn't know that. I'm more careful with these people. Okay, that is good. That is good. Nah, I'm short. Yeah, I can... I wouldn't consider that even short. I mean, well, yeah, my friends who are below 180 centimeters, I consider them short as well. It's not like I would care how tall they are, but it's always funny because, like, people who are small somehow always get really annoyed whenever you make fun of their height. Like, they just by base, just on a baseline, they all get annoyed whenever you tell them they're small. So that's like, that's just funny to me. Also, let's make the Adamantite pickaxe and the Adamantite axe, because we are rich now. We can afford it. I'm 162 centimeters. I'm a girl. I don't know. I'm just shooting out. Isn't that like the kind of information which you should never ask a girl, like how tall they are, or things like this, like height, weight? What other things is there which you don't ask a girl? They're like some rules, guys. They're like some rules, or at least they used to be. I'm not sure how relevant it is nowadays. But still, the hype mocked, yes. Small. One bad step kills me. I'm not gonna step on you, Setas. Don't worry, it will not happen. I will be able to see you. I should be able to see you. So, anyways, let's put that in here. Put other stuff somewhere where it belongs. There we go. Good. Oh, that is good. I think we have everything. Actually, let's craft some of the... Craft like 20 of the skewers. My boyfriend said, "You small on bed is better to control." So, well, let's put it that way for a minute. Let's put it that way. He was either he's a pervert, or he's just a funny guy joking around. One of both it will be. I mean, it could also be both, actually. It could also be a fun... No. It could also be a funny pervert. But, you know, I'm not sure if I should elaborate, or I think you know what he means. I think you know what that means. About the commissions, I think for me they are a scam. For me, I'm sorry, I don't trust commissions. I don't trust our commissions either. I don't trust our commissions either. Well, one thing is trust, and the other thing is I don't care about it anyways. No, I don't. Okay, so if you really don't understand what he meant, he basically says, yeah, you're small. Yes, you are probably lightweight. I don't know, or like not that heavy. Otherwise, he would probably not say it. Well, maybe it could be. But basically, he says, yeah, you're small. I can easily let's say, how do you say without getting too... how is a good way to put it? So basically, you know, like the story with the birds and no, just kidding. But so move them around exactly. So you okay? Wait. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. For an man, do you know what he means with on bed? Like, do you know what that reference means? Do you know what that reference means? Like, when it means that someone says something to you about it being in bed. Do you know what that means? I got it right now. What the yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, at least I didn't have to say it out loud. At least I didn't have to say it out loud, because it is a bit, yeah, well, you know, it has a sexual background. That's I think enough for me to say. That's I think enough for me to say. Lunia, one voice message for draw. Well, depends on how long that voice message shall be. And also, of course, it depends on what kind of sexy and erotic voice you want that one to have. I cannot do a deep erotic voice right now because my voice is still fricked from Carnival. I hate it. I really have to get rid of the sore voice so that I have my full vocal range back. Not like that I can do crazy stuff with my voice, but it was better. It was better. So that's why I love him. I mean, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy, apparently. Yeah, I get it what it means. Good, Carlos. Well done. I think most people in the chat do. And if you don't get it, then you will understand it. You're simply too young to understand. If you don't, then you're simply too young to understand. Then you don't have to understand it. So yeah. I mean, it is obviously important that also, like, young people get, what's it called? Get in touch with, at least, like, on a theoretical basis, get in touch with the topic early on. I think it is really important. Not that they have to figure all those things out on their own without, like, having been taught anything, right? But still, if you don't understand it, that is still not an issue. Just kidding. I mean, he sounds like he has a fun type of humor. So that can't be denied. That cannot be denied. So, Lunio to VA for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 4 confirmed. Of course I'm gonna be the VA in JJK 4. Who else shall it be? Bro, imagine if I were a VA anywhere. I couldn't even imagine myself being a VA, not gonna lie. Like, my vocal range is enough, barely, for like, the stream to do, like, some funny things, but that's it. I cannot do anything else besides that. I cannot do anything else besides what I do on stream. And no, I'm not gonna start doing active vocal training. I refuse to do that. He just said, but so respectful anyways, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Like, joking around with like, sexual stuff like this, I think it is absolutely fine so long that you're just respectful and don't, put anyone in, like, a spot where they feel uncomfortable with. Because that is also, like, my attitude, that it is... You can absolutely talk in, like, a dirty way, I think, with your GF, like, with your girlfriend, that's absolutely fine. But just don't overdo it in a way where the other person feels uncomfortable. Because that isn't good for either of you two. And it also shows, like, I don't think anyone wants to really put someone in a uncomfortable spot who they truly like. Which also goes to show whether or not a person understands you. Because if they put you in an uncomfortable spot, that means that the person doesn't really empathize with you and is that empathetic, and therefore, I mean, well, it can also just be like a character trait which they're missing, right? That can also be the case, sure. But usually, or at least my impression of a relationship is that people usually when they're in a relationship that they kind of like understand each other, right? And therefore they usually don't want to put each other in like a uncomfortable spot, right? But again, just me hypothesizing him, putting up hypothesis. So yeah. Yeah. By the way, Lunio, thanks for all. I'm gonna try to sleep again. Thanks so much, sweetie. No worries for man. No worries. Well, make sure to get proper sleep now, because actually I just looked at it. It is already 10 past 8 p.m. I hate it, and I'm just running around in the world yapping again. Do we even have anyone watching still? We actually have. How the hell do we have 5 people watching me just walking around and yapping? I mean, I'm happy for it, but still, it is weird. Anyways, let me quickly throw everything into the chests, and then we will actually get to the end of today's stream already. There we are. So, alright. We were yapping a lot today. We like your conversations, your voice. Thank you, thank you. That is actually one of the biggest compliments you can make, because that is the thing which I, as of late, enjoy the most about streaming. Genuinely. So, yeah. Really appreciate messages like that being, or going as far as, like, reducing, well, I say reducing the stream to just me yapping, but then again, that is like the main portion of the stream to me personally as well. So, I'm actually happy about hearing this. I'm actually really happy about hearing this. Do you know something about people being animals? You mean furries? Also, there's a big difference between furries and like animal people, like cat girls or fox girls or bunny girls, or what I just recently learned, panther girls is also a thing. So yeah. Yeah, well, I know those cultures. Unfortunately, I know the furry culture. I wish I wouldn't. Know the word Therian. No, that word I don't know. That word I don't know. Looney, why don't we make an anime fan-dub with the guys on the group? I've been thinking about doing something like that for a minute. That would actually be hilarious. But it would actually be funny. It would actually be funny. Maybe do like 1 episode or something like this of an anime. That would actually be a really funny project. That would actually be a really funny project, I think. But yeah, we could. Actually, I would be down for that, Sedas. I have very little time only, except for the weekend, right? But I would be down for doing something silly like this, absolutely. But yeah, anyways, we still quickly gotta go over the community Discord. So let me quickly swap the scene. There we go. Community Discord, you can find the link down below in the description of the stream. Feel free to join, just the usual stuff in here. General highlights, scores, blah blah, you name it. Also announcement channel where I always post when there's a new live stream, a new live stream, a new video, or any other channel information, such as when I can stream, for instance. And also the schedule channel where we can find the stream schedule, where we can see that today on Thursday we did in fact have our non-VSRT stream, where we played some Hytale, wow, crazy, and had our yip yap session. And therefore tomorrow on Friday there is going to be no stream, and the next stream therefore will take place on Saturday, which is also going to be a non-VSRT stream where we will be playing probably Hytale again. Probably Hytale again. So yeah, that is the plan. As I said, link it down below in the description of the stream. Feel free to join. So now, just chatting scene. There we go. Like the abridged episode you saw of High School of the Dead. The abridged episode. What do you mean with the abridged episode? I watched High School of the Dead. I watched the whole anime a few years back. I think they had also like an it's called OVA. Like an extra episode where there was like some. Or was it at the end of the anime where they were referring to some island? I think it was the end of the anime where they referred to going to some island. But yeah, the one on Discord I sent it a time ago. You reacted to it. Was it the one with like the scene where he shoots or he takes her chest as like a resting spot for the sniper, and then like with the sniper shot that goes through the boobs of the other girl, and that. You mean that one? Oh no, wait, the full episode. Oh, now. The full episode. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember now. Now it may click. Yeah. The full episode. Yes. Yeah, we could absolutely do something like that. We could absolutely do something like that. Like instead of doing like a 1-to-1 dub, we could make like some meme dub. That would also work. That would also work. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, we're getting to the end of today's stream now. I wanna thank all of you very much for being in today's stream. It was a pleasure. I don't know what is happening the past few days or the past few weeks even, but I can't say it enough. I'm so incredibly grateful for all the active chats we have as of late in the non-MSRG streams, because we have like had such, or usually it was like that we had like one, maybe like 2 people at max during the non-BSRG streams, and now we don't have a lot of people, like a lot of views, but the people which are here, they send a lot of messages, and I really enjoy that. Like, I don't want to have a big audience, but I want to have like an active audience, because that makes the streaming, for me personally at least, so much more interesting, and have like some people to interact with. So I am so incredibly grateful for all the support as of late, and I'm probably gonna say it next stream again, but it's just I don't know why, but at the end of the day, I have had like a hard day of work. I just get home, I just throw on the stream, and I just see you guys joining the stream, typing messages in the chat, and it just makes me absolutely happy. It would be a lie if I were to say that all the streaming doesn't make me tired, like, or well, tired. Doesn't there's like not consuming in a sense, where I more or less have like a 10-hour working day, maybe like even 11 hours, because streaming, obviously I enjoy doing it, but it actively feel it during the stream itself, because during the stream, like the endorphin level is like so high, because you're just so, or I'm just so happy when I can stream, and it doesn't really matter. But of course it is time consuming, of course it is also like mentally a bit scratching, which is why I also say that at least one day of the week I will take I would really love to stream 7 days a week. I genuinely would, but I don't want to overwork myself. I don't want to get myself a burnout from streaming just because I love it so much. So as with like Osu, with like doing something preemptively for like saving, or saving myself from any long time injuries, like we do it with the finger exercise. It's the same as with like the streams where I just have like a safety precaution. Don't want to stream 7 times a week. Maybe even 6 times a week might be too much, because we have to see on how it goes. I mean, if I ever would like feel that I lose energy in the streams for like an extended period of time, I would probably instantly cut away one stream, just because I know, okay, well, you need a longer break, you need more time for yourself, and you cannot be live for like 6 days a week. Things will also be different next semester, actually, but well, maybe, but that is still like half a year away, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. But yeah, love your streams, Lunio. Thanks a lot, Sedas. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I mean, you kind of can. You kind of can imagine it like this. Whenever you do a hobby in your free time, right? Or whenever you do something and people appreciate it, or say that they like seeing you do it, or they just validate you, they tell you, yeah, the stuff that you're doing is good, they enjoy it, they like it. It is the same with you guys telling me that you love me streaming. That's like exactly the same. It's just heartwarming and always like a good feeling whenever you get some kind of validation with what you're doing. So I'm incredibly happy for the community I have. May it be a small one, I don't care. I have a nice community. I absolutely love you guys, and yeah, big thanks to you. Big thanks to you. Anyways, I wanted to go offline 50 minutes ago. I had too much fun today, again, with yapping. So, yeah, people are waiting for me again. Because, well, there might be some people I have to text. And I want to text, but I cannot be live and text with people. So, But, yeah. Doesn't matter. None of your... Well, I mean, partially some of your business. Because it's the reason I have to stop streaming now. Regardless, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a fabulous Friday tomorrow. A beautiful start into the weekend, of course, if you're out on Friday night. Take care, right? And don't do any silly things. And I don't know why I want to sing Last Friday night for some reason now, but that doesn't matter. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one, guys, and see you. Bye bye.